Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well. So what I wanted to talk about, probably the biggest story nationally right now is immigration and the way ICE is handling deporting illegal immigrants, especially in Minneapolis and Minnesota. But what I wanted to talk about is, first of all, some background. Now, generally, most Americans agree that we should be deporting those who are undocumented, or we shouldn't have people just stay here, at least who are undocumented. But of course, there's a lot of nuance, and the details are a lot more complicated than that. But the good thing for Trump since 2016, since he's started running for president, is that he has always been extremely popular when it comes to immigration. If there was a key issue that really defined what he his campaign and how he governs, it's immigration. From the moment he stepped down that golden escalator all the way up until now, immigration has been the one issue that he probably would always win. There was no one who could beat him on immigration, because he's always had most Americans agree that we should be deporting illegal immigrants. But unfortunately for Trump, it's even that is not looking too good for him. So, as you know, a couple weeks ago, Renee Good, I don't know what I was trying to say there. Renee Good, a U.S. citizen, was shot by an ICE officer, and then about a week ago, Alex Preddy was also shot by an ICE officer. Now, of course, there's a lot of debates about whether that was who was at fault for their death. If they themselves, the people who were shot, were responsible for their own death, or if the ICE officers who shot them were responsible. But overall, this has really been bad publicity for Trump, and it's really showing. And also, there's been other issues where ICE officers have kidnapped 5-year-old boy, and tear gassed families. And it's just been a really brutal, and arrested a lot of protesters who they claim have been impeding their investigations. But there's been a lot of dispute over that. But some polls have been taken that have been showing that Trump is now unfavorable for the issue of immigration. And that, if you're a Trump supporter, or if you're Trump himself, that's bad. If you're a Republican, that's really bad, because that means that some Republicans, the people who should really be your base, or should be supporting you, and especially on an issue like immigration, don't even support him on that, because they believe that ICE, what they're doing, is really bad. And I think the key takeaway from that is that, yes, most people want to deport illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants, but not to the extent and not to the brutality that ICE is doing. And I think that if you're a Republican and you're up for re-election, or if you're running for re-election in November, especially in a state that might not be as popular or as Republican, then it could be really bad for you if the party's unpopular for its immigration policy, which pretty much all the time Republicans had an advantage over Democrats in. But if now they're losing that advantage, that could be really bad. So I'm going to be out with my video, or my Teen Talks Politics actual episode tomorrow, Saturday, so make sure to watch that. And also, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers. As of today, we're at 90. We just need 10 more, and we're going to try to get that next 2 days by Sunday, February 1st. So hopefully we can achieve that goal. So I wanted to post this video just so we could boost our chances. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it insightful. And if you want to share your opinion in the comments, please feel free to do so. All right. Have a good one. Bye.